Okay, hi everybody. Welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. I'm Jimmy and this is Neighborhood Bees. Today, what is it, February 25th, 26th? I don't know. I'll put the right date down here. Days just run together for me right now. Just been kind of busy, but a good busy, you know. Anyway, welcome back everybody. And like I say, welcome to the neighborhood. Today, it's a nice day outside. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's already, I think, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I will check Celsius and put it down here because I still don't know that right off the bat. But I'm going to read the fortune, tell you what my show and tell display, right? No. Anyway, let's see here. A phone call to a good friend will ease your mind and lift your spirits. A phone call to a good friend will ease your mind and lift your spirit. Not just a good friend, an acquaintance, a work buddy, a former work buddy, somebody you knew in the past. Give them a phone call just to say, check in. Just say, hey, I was thinking about you. How you doing? How's your family? Whatever. You'll feel better. They'll feel better. And you know what? They'll say, they'll be like, oh, you know what? That made my day. I heard from so-and-so. Or that's what they'll tell their friends, you know. Oh, I heard from so-and-so. He's doing good. Whatever, whatever. Call a friend, ease your mind, ease your heart, and make somebody's day. All right, today, the past couple of days, we've been in 60, 65 degree temperature during the day. So what I've been doing for the past 2 days, although the bees haven't found him, was I've been putting out this easy feed liquid feed that I got free from Hive at the expo. Sharon and I both, they gave us one each, so it's like I think a 2-pound bag, and it's already mixed Hive liquid. So I've been putting this in my feeding station that I have on behind the other shed over there, because I'm a limited space here in the neighborhood. Limited space. I can't do the, 400 yards away or however far away from my hives. I got to work with what I got. So this is what I got. I've also I use an old egg carton, not with the eggs in it because eggs are too expensive for that. Anyway, I use an old egg carton and I put a little bit of pollen substitute. I bought this from Ultra Bee, it's Ultra Bee pollen substitute, and I got it. I don't remember which one, either Man Lake or somebody, I don't know, Better Bee. I'm not sure where I bought it, but I bought it, paid full price, not sponsored. Neither is the Hive Alive, although I do use Hive Alive products. But I pay full price and I buy it myself. Anyway, but this was a gift. This was not just a gift to me, but I don't know how many they gave out at the expo, but you come in with your bag and they just gave it to you, and they gave you a nice little bag to have it in. So like I said, we have two. Sharon got one, I got one. And this one I'm putting out there, open feed. My rationale is the bees that are flying are looking for something. Some of them been bringing back pollen. If they can find some liquid, they'll take it maybe. It's early in the season. We expect to get colder in a couple of few days. I put the temperature, like my week that I looked on my phone. I put that picture up earlier. I'll put it up again so you can see it again and make it go a little bit longer. But yeah, so, and then every evening, so I put this out in the morning, usually right around the time the bees start flying. And every evening I go and grab it back and put it back and bring it in the house so that it remains at room temperature. That way it doesn't have to warm up in the morning before the bees can actually take it. And I'll bring it out in the morning or before I hit the road for whatever I got to go do for that day. I'll bring it out, stick it in place. So far, I don't think they found it. I don't know if these bees remember that my feeding station is over there, but eventually they'll find it and they'll go there and look for feed. When this one goes down, I might put the other one. I don't want to put them on the hive because our low temperatures are still getting right at the freezing mark or right at 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So Still too cold. I know that people are gonna say the bees will keep it warm above the, but I'm gonna wait. I don't wanna freeze or chill or take any chances of putting it on the hive just yet. There'll come a time when I do liquid feed in the hive, but not now. And there's no supers on, and I don't know, as far as open feeding, I don't think I have any other beekeepers within a couple of miles of me anyway. I know of one that's about 5 miles away that way, and we got rid of the observation hive we had at the Science Center at the Rockwood Park, which is about 5 miles in the other direction down that way. So other than that, I don't know of any beekeepers really close to me. Definitely none in my neighborhood. So as far as open feeding somebody else's bees, could be not. I really don't know. Anyway, so I'm gonna go put this on the shelf and then show you what the other thing I'm gonna do. Okay, the other thing I think I'm gonna do today, so I'm gonna go ahead and bait the swarm trap. Reason being, like I said, this whole week, all day it's gonna be in the warm temperatures, 55 and above, I believe all week. So, and all the way until next week. We got a couple of days, Sunday and Monday, that temperature's gonna dip down, but then they're coming right back up, as far as I can tell in the future. And talking to one of my club mates here in the area, last year and the year before, he had 2 hives swarm, one at the end of January and one at the beginning of February. Now that's early for us. That's everybody said it was early. You know, everybody in the club said, "Whoa, March, yes, but February, end of January, no." So even though the groundhog saw his shadow, I think for me, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done early, and then maybe I'll take a peek into the top of the hives and see what they're looking like. Maybe not. No, maybe not. I got other things I got to do, so I'm gonna go ahead on and bait this hive. And any early scouts out there, maybe they'll find it. So let me take this down and bring it over to my work barrel. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna be using the Swarm Commander, not sponsored, the little ampules, not sponsored, but it's just what I'm gonna use. You gotta kind of break the vial, so you kind of crush it, shake it up, get it in the tip of the cotton there. I'm gonna dab a few dabs inside the back. A couple of dabs around the opening. I'm just gonna drop it in. Got a bee flying around my frames already. Drop in the frames. Now to keep them relatively straight, I'll just measure out here, cut this, break this here. Close enough for government work. Put that one at an angle, it'll be all right. Got my staple gun. Okay, for those of you who may not have known what I do that so that now I don't have far to transport this, but if you had this in the back of a trailer, pickup truck, on the back of your cart, behind your lawnmower, the frames don't move. They're in there. It's easy enough to take a hive tool, pop this out when it comes time, so no problems there. So I do that just because I got to carry it and hang it up on the tree. Okay. We got the Reflectex there. Now just go hang it in the tree. Wait. Almost forgot to take off my aluminum foil door cover. I'll leave it open. We'll go 3/4 of the way open. Now I can put it up on the tree. Okay, with the giant lag bolt that I used, it's like a 8-inch lag bolt, drilled at an angle. It's angled down so that you got to kind of lift up and out for the hive box to fall. I don't think I really have to strap it. However, this block on the front holds the strap, and then I just strap it around the tree if I know we're going to get heavy winds. But right now, I'm just going to leave it. Okay. Standing here, looking at the 3 hives I have left, the copper top, which is a XL, 5-frame XL, and they're bringing in pollen. They're flying. They're looking good. The 5-frame deep here with a deep on top 5-frame, they're looking good, bringing in pollen. And the farmhouse back there, they're looking good, which is 11 frames of my XL frames. They're bringing in pollen. All 3 hives, even though I have 2 hive gate entrances on them, I still only have 1 open, so there's only 1 active hive gate coming in and out. I'm gonna leave it that way until, I'm thinking until the low temperatures at night stay above freezing. That way, yeah, that's just me doing that. No scientific thing behind that. But yeah, so I'm standing here watching the pollen, so they probably won't get on my pollen sub at all. They may go for that liquid I have over there. I don't know. We'll see. But for 2 days, they have not gone over there. That was my feeding station last year and the year before and the past 4 or 5 years. But if these bees are winter bees and they're new, then I don't know how they would know that was my feeding station last year. So maybe somebody else can answer that question for me. But hopefully there'll be some scouts that'll find it and come back and tell everybody else. And then everybody else will say, you know, what's going on over there? Let's see. And go over there and investigate. Yeah, so other than that, yeah, I don't know what else to say, because I'll get into hives later. It's a little bit windy, and I have other projects that I have to get done while the weather is good. I still got to cut up that tree trunk, and I may start doing that today. I took all of the branches that I can get down. I cut them up, took them away. So now I got to cut up the tree trunk so that my stump grinder guy can come grind that stump. Yeah, there's so much. And yeah, I know. I got to get on building that long hive. But right now, I'm going to reprogram Oh no, I can't do that either. But I do have my water station here that's on a programmed timer valve, but I gotta upgrade some stuff to that. So that may be another video, but that'll be my watering system here, this rock on this barrel. So anyway, I'm gonna close it out, standing here in the bee yard looking. I'm hearing, you know, other people are losing hives a lot more than I just lost this hive here. So far, you know, I do notice one thing, or did make a note of one thing. This was my oldest queen in the yard. So maybe it was just her time and she failed either in the fall, or it couldn't have been the fall, sometime in the winter with the lack of food that I did, and she was older. But yeah, this was the oldest queen I had in the yard. This queen and the queen and the two smaller nukes are my newest. And then the farmhouse is a year old. So this one was going on 3 years. This queen was going on 3 years. So that could possibly been a factor in losing this hive. I don't know. And also, I had dumped those bees out here, and some people said, you know, you should have did a mite check. Well, maybe the mites would have moved on, because I don't know if they eat on dead bees. So I don't know what the mites would have done if they fell into the, I had the diatomaceous earth in the tray. So any mites would have fell in there trying to get off the dead bees, I imagine. I don't know. But so keep an eye on the 3 hives I have left and hope for the best. Yeah. But they're bringing in pollen like gangbusters here. They're coming from somewhere with pollen. Both the farmhouse there, these girls, yeah, they're bringing pollen as well. 1, 2. So, yeah. Anyway, oh, this T-shirt. Of course, you know, I'm into the Mini Coopers. So this is just one of the places I buy parts from, out motoring. Anyway, all right, I'm closing this one out because I'm rambling. Thank y'all for watching, and have fun with your bees. And if you're putting out swarm traps, have fun and good luck with your swarm traps. See y'all.